What's up guys, it's me ZombicaTCG and I'm back with another deck review or deck profile. And oh, a little bit of lag right here. Alright, so this time, like I promised, Fire Kings for the 2014 January format, or the January 2014 format, doesn't matter. So let me get started quickly with the deck list and then I'll explain what each card does. So 1, Earthbound Immortal Karayua, yeah. 3, Viking Hayato Grunix. 1, Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos. 2, Viking Avatar Yaksha. Did I say 2? My bad, 3. I didn't see this one at the very end right here. So 3, Viking Avatar Barong. 2, Fencing Fire Ferrets. 2, Cold Shoulder Wolfmark. 2, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. And 1, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Boar. So that's all for the monsters. I have 18 monsters in total. So now for the spells. 3, Onslaught of the Fire Kings. 1, Dark Hole. 2, Rekindlings. Yeah, 2, not 1. 2, Smiths, Mystical Space Typhoons. Oh my god, tongue twister. 1, Book of Moon. 2, Forbidden Lands. 3, Circle of the Fire Kings. 2, Fire Formation Tankies. I decided to run 2 and not 3 because I really don't need the third one. Kind of. I don't know, I've tried it before, it's not really necessary because sometimes you only have three what do you call it, Fire Fist right here, and most of the time you're not even going to need the Yaksha or the Fire King Barong immediately. So I only played 2. If you want to play 3, go ahead, but you probably will have a 42 card deck and that's not good. But because of the consistency, I have 41 because I like Earthbound right here a lot, really awesome in the deck. So that's 16 spells. So now for the traps: 1 Void Trap Hole, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Dimension Prison, 1 Compulse, and 2 Fiendish Chains. 7 traps right there. So now for the extra deck: 1 Crimson Blader. I only play 1 Synchro because the Fire Fist tuner right there can only synchro for fire monsters, and this is the only fire monster that you can play with in this deck, really. So now for the XYZs, I have 1 Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon, just in case you ever get 2 Grunixes on the field at the same time. 1 Crazy Box, 1 Gemini Pearl, 1 Bujente Kagatsushi, 1 Utopia, 1 Thunder Spark Dragon, 1 Tiger King, 1 Popular Imperative, 2 Diamond Direwolves, 1 Steel Storm Roach. Actually, when the Noble Swarm Roach guy comes out, I will switch him because he is much better than Steel Storm Roach for this deck. So 1 Steel Storm Roach, it's a Roach, what the hell? Roach, 1 Maestro Symphony Jin, 1 Abyss Dweller, and 1 Gagaga Cowboy. So let me start explaining the cards in this deck. So why do I run Earthbound Immortal if I cannot summon him? He's pretty much in my hand. That's all I need him for, to be in my hand. So when our dear Yaksha here gets destroyed and I have a Garunix to destroy from my hand, I will destroy him, and he's like a Garunix and a Neptis combined together. So it destroys every single card in the field. Here, it says right here. Let's see, where is it? When this card is destroyed by a card effect, accept it by its own effect. Destroy a card in the field. It's that simple. It's so good, so good. So yeah. 3, Fire King Avatar Grunix. I always used to run 2, but now that Yaksha's here, I can run 3, fine. This is like the main card of the deck. All you have to do is destroy him, and every standby phase, every single standby phase, not only your standby phase, every single standby phase, he comes back, he special summon, and he destroys the field. So he has to destroy the field, no matter if Skill Drain is on the field. Because it's a condition, or it's mandatory. It's a mandatory effect. You have to destroy the field, no matter what. So now if he's destroyed by battle, then you get to special summon a Fire King monster from your deck. So this is a really good effect, because then if you get a Fire King Garunix on the field, and you get another Goonix in the field, and they keep destroying each other, you have an endless loop every single turn, so your opponent will never have a monster in the field for more than one turn. So this is a really awesome broken card. It's probably gonna get hit soon, I don't know. They've been topping a lot, by the way. So one blaster. Sadly, I can only run one now, but he's awesome because if you have a Goonix in your hand and you have no Yakshas, all you have to do is discard, and then you get to pop a card in the field. And late game, when you have all your monsters on the graveyard and you don't have rekindlings or anything, then all you have to do is just banish 2 fire monsters and special summon blaster, and attack and attack and attack and keep stalling or something, keep grinding. So Yaksha over here, he's awesome because he can destroy cards in your hand. Yes, destroy cards in your hand. Hand destruction. Not the card, but the effect. So what happens is that if this guy is destroyed by any way at all, card effect or destroyed by battle, you can destroy a card in your hand or in the field. So it's really good for destroying Goonix and starting the loop all over again, or just for destroying Barong or other cards like Earthbound Immortal over here in your hand, and doing awesome plays and destroying everything in existence. So now these two guys right here, these two Fire Kings right here, when a Fire King monster is destroyed in the field, you can special summon Yaksha or Barong if you have him in your hand. So that's awesome because if you pull off the loop for Avatar Goonix over here and they destroy each other in the standby phase, you can summon either of them, and it's awesome. Also, a trick you could do is that onslaught of the Fire Kings, Goonix destroyed at the end phase, and then you special summon Barong, and then the standby phase Goonix come back, destroys Barong, and then the standby phase you get a circle of Fire Kings and then go off for instant destruction. Yeah. So now 3 Barongs, pretty much the main guy of the deck. What he does is that when he's destroyed by a card effect, you can get a Fire King card from your deck to your hand. This is really good. So you can get himself, Yaksha, Goonix, Onslaught, or even a Circle of the Fire Kings. He has the same effect as Yaksha over here when a Fire King. I'm mixing Fire Fist and Fire Kings together. That's not good. So when a Fire King monster is destroyed by a card effect, except during the damage step, you could special summon it. Another cool trick you could do is that when in the battle phase, if you have this card in your hand, you can destroy one of your Fire King monsters, special summon a Fire King monster from your graveyard, and then if you have a Barong in your hand or Yaksha, they get special summons. So it's 2 special summons in that battle phase, and you can keep attacking for more. So let me see, that's 18. You could do an extra 36 damage to your opponent's life points. That's really good. 2 Fencing Fire Ferrets. He's there because you just have to set him, he gets destroyed, and then you can target one face a monster in your opponent's side of the field and destroy the target. And if you do end up destroying the target, like sending it to the graveyard, your opponent takes 500 points of damage. So I mean, he's there as a fire and as a free field removal card, monster removal. So now 2 Cold Shoulder Wolf Barks. He's good for instant level 8 or an instant rank 4 monster. He's really expensive though, so yeah, good luck. What he does is that once per turn. Yeah, is it once per turn? I don't know. Well, you can target 1 level 4 fire beast warrior type monster in your graveyard and special summon that target in defense position. Now its effects are negated, and you can only use its effect once per turn. So this is good. Like you can Cold Shoulder effects, Barong, Yaksha, Boar, and then either XYZs or you go Synchro. Yeah, that's good. Bear right here, he's used for monster removal again, and you can attack, get a tanky, and then search for Yaksha or for, what's his name again? Barong. So now 1 Boar, he's a floater in the field. He gets destroyed by battle. Is it by battle? Yeah, by battle, and sent to graveyard, and then you special summon a bear. And also you can use him as he's the only tuner in the deck, so you need him to go into Crimson Bladed on there. So let me see. Oh yeah. Also the Vikings, if your opponent constructs a monster and you don't, you can use this card and then special summon any Fire King monster from your deck. Anyone. Most of the time it's recommended that you go into Fire King, High Avatar, Guinix, unless you use all three of them, then you would go into Barong, not into Yaksha. I don't know why you would need Yaksha, but if you do, there he is. So 3 of those. Dark Hole, pretty obvious. Rekindling, most broken card ever. Special summon as many monsters, as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense from your graveyard. Has to be exactly 200, so that means Yaksha, Barong. That's it. Yeah. So you summon as many of those from the graveyard as you can, and then exceed. You can go into Thunderspark Dragon and blow up everything. So MST, you know what it does. Book of Moon, Forbidden Lands, Circle of Vikings. Target one fire monster you control, destroy it. Wait, this is the order. Target a fire monster you control, and one fire monster in the graveyard. Now after you target the fire monster in the graveyard, you destroy the monster you control, and if you do destroy it, then you special summon the other monster from your graveyard. And you can only use one Circle of Vikings per turn, of course, because then that'll be too much brokenness. So 2 tankies, they can pretty much search out your whole deck, because everything is like Beast Warriors, and every Beast Warrior in your side of the field gains 100 attack, but that's pretty much like nothing. So Void Trap Hole, I use this now because a lot of decks now can special summon a monster with 2000 or more attack like every single turn, so it gets annoying, and all you have to do is just activate this and it's right. That's my point ranking, ignore that, you probably can't hear anyway, so that's good. One Bottomless Trap Hole, you guys know what this does. Torrential, it's awesome because it destroys your monsters too, and then their effects activate. It's really good. And all these cards that you know. My phone's ringing. I'll be right back in 1 moment. Hey guys, I'm back, and yeah, sorry, I had some business to take care of. So, Crimson Blader. Awesome instant synchro to get out, so easy to get it out. He's good for attacking a monster and then like not letting your opponent summon any monsters like ever. That is cool because then you can attack a monster and then your opponent cannot special summon any monsters that are level 5 or higher, so that stuns them a little bit or locks them down. Tachyon, you make him by getting 2 Guinixes together, and then let me read the effect to you. Once per battle phase, at the start of your battle phase, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and negate the effects of all other face and monsters currently on the field. Also, their attack and defense become their original attack and defense. And if you do any of these during the battle phase of this turn, each time your opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of the battle phase. Also, it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. But I don't know if there can be 2 or more battle phases, but yeah, pretty broken guy, pretty cool. So number 85, Crazy Box. This is a very crazy card. So all you need to do is roll a die, and if you roll 1, you have your life points. If you roll a 2, you're on card. If you roll a 3, your opponent discards a card. Never use this card against Dark Holes. If you roll a 4, negate the effect to 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. If you roll a 5, destroy a card on the field. If you roll a 6, destroy this card. So make sure not to roll a 1 or a 6 or you're screwed. So Gemini Pro, you know, he's just there to get over Ophion. Bujente Kagetsuchi. God, these Japanese names. So you make him by 2 level 4 Beast Warriors, which is most of them right here except the Ferret over there. So when he's special summon or Xyz summon, send the top 5 cards of your deck to your graveyard, or your entire deck if it's less than 5. Also, this card gains 1000 attack for each Bujin monster, but yeah, that doesn't matter for this deck. And then if you would be destroyed by a card effect or by battle, you can just detach on Xyz and he does not get destroyed. Now Utopia, you know, you all know what this does. It's just for stalling. Thunder Spark Dragon, 3 level 4 monsters. Now you can activate one of these effects. Detach all 3 XYZ material from this card and destroy every other face-up monster on the field. Pretty good. Still not as good as Earthbound Immortal over there, but pretty good. 1 Brotherhood of Fire Fist Tiger King. Now when this card's XYZ summon, you can set 1 fire formation spell or trap directly from your deck. Most of the time you're not even gonna have any more if this guy's out already. Now you can detach an excess material and negate the effects of all effect monsters currently in the field, except for beast warrior type monsters, until the end of your opponent's turn. And that's it. His other effect doesn't matter because you don't have 3 fire formations over here. So he's just there to negate effects. Pop Imperative. Detach an excess monster and then flip not flip. Wait, it's a flip? Yeah, you can flip it too. But you get a defense position monster and you put it in face up attack position, and if you do, they lose 600 attack. Pretty good. Especially if you're going against Infernies and they have an Inferni Necromancer in the field. You flip it into attack position and then you attack. Yeah. 2 Diamond Direwolves. Why? Because Diamond Direwolves are awesome. In this deck, everything you have is either a beast, winged beast, or a beast warrior monster. So all you need to do, instead of popping himself, you can pop a Garunix and then boom. Yeah, or pop himself if you want, I don't care. So once just one roach. When a level 5 or higher monster will be special summoned, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card and get the special summon and destroy it. So yeah, pretty awesome. Master Symphony Jin. You guys know what this does. Abyss Dweller. Because Graveyard is a big deal right now. Graveyard is like everything. So you need this guy, and yeah, you need this guy. Every deck needs to run this guy in the X deck. It's awesome. You got a Cowboy just to win, you know. Burn damage. So I really don't have a side deck right now, but I could show you some cards that would be good, like Imperial Iron Wall. This card's awesome because if someone bottom this is you, they only get destroyed, they don't get banished. If you're rekindling and don't get to use all monsters in your field, they don't get banished. Super awesome. Let's see, but you will have to take out a Dimensional Prison right here. What else? That's it. You're gonna have to take out a Dimensional Prison and put in a Imperial Iron Wall. I would run 2. Actually, he's Anchor is always a good card to have. And actually, that's all I have right now. I don't know any other side deck, but you can get the side deck from my what do you call it? My zombies over there, and run them. You can also run a Dark Imprisoning Mirror, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and Light Imprisoning Mirror, since Bujins and Insectors and Dark Worlds and all that are becoming a big thing. So use those and rape ass, you know. So that's all for this deck profile. I'll be doing a deck commentary very soon, as soon as I get enough replays. I have not lost. In fact, I actually have lost, but only to 2 decks so far. And I'm at like 10 replays. So this deck is very, very good. You can tell. And sorry for the long deck profile. It's just that I like explaining things a lot. So here you go. I'll also be doing next week a pack opening, or booster pack opening, or booster box opening of the Battle Pack 2 Round 2. So stay tuned if you guys want to see that. And that's all for this episode, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you leave feedback down below in the comments, and goodbye.